Did you know Stalin's police chief hunted schoolgirls like prey on Moscow streets? In 1943, 16-year-old Katya walked home from school every day at 3. She noticed the black car following her route, always the same distance behind. Lavrentia Beria controlled the secret police and had absolute power over Soviet citizens. His bodyguards would snatch girls off empty streets in broad daylight. Families never reported the disappearances because they knew it meant death. His mansion had soundproof rooms in the basement where screams couldn't escape. After his execution in 1953, investigators found bodies buried throughout his garden. Over 100 young women had vanished during his reign of terror. Stalin knew everything but chose to look away. Power protected the predator for over a decade. Evil thrived at the highest levels of government. Did you know 50 men volunteered for what they knew was a suicide mission to save millions? March 11, 2011. The Fukushima nuclear plant was melting down after a massive earthquake and tsunami. Plant manager Masao Yoshida faced an impossible choice: send workers into deadly radiation zones or watch Tokyo become uninhabitable. 50 volunteers stepped forward. They called themselves the Suicide Squad. These men entered reactor buildings with makeshift gear, knowing each breath meant absorbing lethal doses of radiation. They manually opened valves in areas so radioactive that safety limits were exceeded in minutes. Using seawater and garden hoses, they prevented total meltdown. TEPCO later covered up the true radiation levels these heroes absorbed. They saved 30 million lives by sacrificing their own. Did you know America's space program was built on slave labor and death? In 1943, Wernher von Braun walked through underground tunnels at Mittelbau-Dora concentration camp. He watched prisoners collapse from exhaustion while building his V-2 rockets. 20,000 people died in those tunnels, starved and worked to death. Von Braun set brutal production quotas, treating human beings like disposable tools. Bodies were literally used as foundation material in the rocket factory. When Germany fell, America quietly brought him over through Operation Paperclip. The man who oversaw mass murder became NASA's hero. His rockets that killed thousands building them eventually put Americans on the moon. War crimes were erased for scientific progress.